Okay. Nakon. The developer is big and studios. चलो चलो मिलके Dragon Tales. How do you live? What's up? YouTube, motherfucker! Let's play some cricket.
Kuma from the pavilion end. Doesn't beat the infield.
Oh dear, it's lagging. It's lagging. Live.
It was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for six.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Six last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Onto the front foot. Super shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Thrashed away for 4. How will the bowler respond?
Good shot, a beauty.
I need to text him. Let's ball one bouncer. Bit of a chop up here.
Great shot. He's pulled that one away. 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, but it's flown over the boundary.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
Oh dear.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
The only Bangalore has won the IPL here. Well, good.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Let be ball one left.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Oh, he looks hungry. He's looking. Away!
Beautiful take, caught and bowled.
Got him with the inside.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Hazelwood from the high court end.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Someone different now to bowl it. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Drive straight down the ground.
What a
Not like that one though. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Absolute.
Was quick on that in the infield. Hazelwood ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Livingston into the attack now from the pavilion end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the road.
दूसरा तीसरा
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Finds the edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Pandya, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the high court end.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot through the gap.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
No run. भाई एक रन भी कीमती है. Oh, I just love the play.
Great commitment. 9 runs out of there. Kolkata around 3 for 1. Livingston from the pavilion end.
Oh my dear, thank.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Wow, that's missed a lot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Melua, the game. The game. And now the game is bugged.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
The game is bugged. Can we play online chat? Can we play the online stuff?
Livingston from the pavilion end.
Fucker.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Oh, great ball. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Doesn't beat the infield. Over Kolkata, 92 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Swept away, but finds the field.
That was a lovely shot. Got down low and times the sweep brilliantly. Fully deserved boundary.
Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last
Has
shot.
complied, bro.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Everyone's gone up. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on the length is obviously the way to go. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Kolkata, 102 for 1. Was quick onto that in the infield.
I think it's miserable.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No. Good chance at all for the fielders. How will you reply?
Beats the field with a great shot.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
The shots certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 8 off it. Kolkata, 110 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
That's a confident appeal. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't get that outside the ring field. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
No, terrible shot. 9 runs out of there. Kolkata, 119 for 1. Livingston from the pavilion end. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Get. Onto the front foot, but it's flown over the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Can he get the 50?
Finds the fielder with that shot.
One to get for 50. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Got onto that so early. A cut shot in front of square. Teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Square cut, finds point. No run. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Rahana was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
He's over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
One run.
Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Dale, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. Fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Going with pace now. Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Beats the field with a great shot.
Full smart.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Kolkata 176 for 1. Dale from the pavilion end. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
I can still bat. Still can bat. The only ball.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Got the hammer down now. Fabulous shot. Well on the way towards that next milestone now.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The Crowns managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Rahane has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Last ball, Webb.
No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
I'm really liking this innings. It's been built with solid strokes. That was another one with immense power.
And that's the end of the innings. Kolkata have set a target of 195 runs.
Oh
I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this was a difficult chase.
12,000. Come on.
Here we go. First ball. That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Oh, dear.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Winds up, that misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Straight drive, mid-on to cut that one off.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that stayed hit. Fantastic.
End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. The Crowns, 14 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end. Salt goes all the way, massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Salt is starting to really get on top of this bowl and may need a few changes to halt the momentum. Doesn't beat the infield. Good pick up, big chance.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizz through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
That's a big one, maximum away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to...
Wait.
Filled.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizz through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Nearly gets the edge. Aurora with a great delivery there. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the back quicker than you thought. Oh, quick hands, that's gone. You're kidding, keeper with the fast hands.
Trudged back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. And out! Two wickets, two balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. And again, see you later on your bike. Two wickets on the trot.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
Patrick Ball, what kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball.
Only.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
It's an outstanding shot. Sold early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4.
Norkia from the high court end. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
Charge should be runs here.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the runner.
Norkia overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often. Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Fuck.
It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. We have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, geez, they hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come?
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the trot. Livingston has got a 5 lit under them now.
6, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too.
And the next one, please. What a whack. 4 maximums off 4 balls.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the edge of the cover field.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Finds the fielder with that shot. And out. Superb bowling.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
Field come up now, you think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
No, terrible shot. Ten runs added in that over. The Crowns are 80 for 3.
5 gone and the ball's been disappearing a lot. 2 and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
Good pick up, big chance.
misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run-out.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Can't get that outside the ring field. Magical shot into the vacant fire ring position. Do not think anyone's going to stop that.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Misses everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing that.
An innings that promised much,
Good
really
wicket,
in the
O'Neill.
end delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. That's a biggie. It is out here, absolutely smoked off the bat.
And that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
I'll go for the helicopter shot. Ambitious. Didn't quite pull it off though. Sharma ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Trouble! 9 runs out of there. The Crowns, 102 for 4.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Beautiful take. Caught and bowled.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. on that nicely. Good defence. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field. Oh, simple run out.
Alec. Bro. What's up? What fast guy?
ब्रो एउटा गेम रहेछ के पुरा पोडकास्ट छ यहाँ पोडकास्ट सिस्टम त के हो
लाइभमा हल्का एफपिएस ड्रप भइहाल्छ यसले ग्राफिक्स खान्छ नि त
सुनिलो बस्छ है
त्यो आज आउट भएको रनिङमा गाडी खान्छ
यहाँको बस्छ
त्यो सुनिलो नि
के सुनिलो सँग के बस्छ बे सुनिलो साथी तिम्रो
भाइ
सँगै बस्छ मलाई
खेल
खेल
त्यो गेम
आउँ त खेलौँ ल झन्झु हालिदिनु के हो
चिन्ता नगर्नु अब लाइभ
यो के हो पोडकास्ट बे
माइक्रोफोन हो
यो माइक
कसले हराइदियो
माइक बे
माइक हो
यो के हुन्छ
हेलो ये व्हाट इज अप
आउनु खेल राखौँ न म्याच के हो के खेल्ला थियो बे
एबे मैले पनि हान्दिए
लाइभमा छ है
तर
लाइभमा छ है लाइभमा नगर रोइछ गर्नु लाइभमा गर्नु
किन
गेम सुरु गर्नु कि आवाज सुन्नु जान्छ कि
आवाज त गइराख
लाइभमा
किन छोड्दै सब फेमस हुने त भनेर
के गर्नु अब
चल्यो भने कम खतरा हुन्छ
वाइफाई ल्याउ न
अडियन्सलाई गेम खेल्नु न बे मोबाइलदेखि ढोग्रोहरुको
के गर्नु अब
क्यामेरा हेर न कति 4K जान्छ कि मोबाइलदेखि क्यामेरा किनेको थिएँ त्यो चुतियावाला क्यामेरा थियो
कहाँ बस्नु कुर्सी होइन
सेबे आर
म भन्छु आफ्नो रुम बस्कले है त्यस्तो नै भन्नु
बहुत छ रोकै
Rana from the high court end. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Good pick up, big chance. Oh, simple run out.
He's got their tail up.
Swept away but finds the field.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. He runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything. No, terrible shot. There's a chance if it hits. Right, with a huge appeal.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Very professional innings this. Passes 50. He'll certainly be looking to push on. I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Oh, simple run out. Gone, nowhere near making it.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Misses everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's out.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to finishing.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs a direct hit. That's a confident appeal. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Rana from the High Court end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Doesn't beat the infield. Was quick onto that in the infield. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Kolkata has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. 5 runs in that over. The Crowns are 123 for 9.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Narayan, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Nearly gets the edge. Narayan with a great delivery there. Safe pair of hands to get the win.
Kolkata get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
Well, that was a very one-sided
Rajiv got.
किरा छ के
Light brown on power.
Hello and welcome.
हाइडर न
That's no window. No waiting there.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
ग्राफिक्स बनाउनु पर्छ के
Now guys, here we go. Rajasthan versus Hyderabad.
YouTube. Hey, what's up? How the fuck are you doing?
These two teams always produce some great games. As we see some of
Ready,
the
eh?
key players come out on the ground. It's a fantastic crowd out today. It's an evenly poised matchup. We'll see what happens first ball.
Oh yeah, where's that?
They've gone up here.
my God.
It's the over with the wicket.
Out challenge.
Live बसों दूसरों से यार live बसों
Challenging the decision.
you give these शुरू करो live Hyderabad versus stock कर
Now, I didn't
IPL
pick up
chicken
on
live
anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
out से यार क्या out से यार
Was
मरी
there
जाओ
bat on it? Fielders think there was.
Tap
This could be
tap
trouble.
हाम्रो out बसों ले बसों ना live बसों ना continuous लंबा live भयो के दोस्त
त्यही त राम्रो जसको धेरै घण्टा लाइभ हुन्छ त्यसैको राम्रो
Great
हो के
decision by the umpire.
Yeah.
Challenge wasn't successful.
It's only a brief stay, struck the pad right in front, and they're out for naught.
fuck आदमी मैं तो बुझी
एग्रेसन
Arthur
Come to the wicket. They'll be looking to play one in the V early and
Arthur,
expand as they get
Arthur.
settled.
आर्चर अलमोस्ट
निगा
No,
यार
terrible shot.
यार
Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
मजा आछ है खेल्न बिटे खेल्न आए पनि यस्तो बनाउँदै ओए यार
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing some. Trouble.
अभी फिक्स गर्दा नजिकै एम
Sharp
Oh,
taking
he was
guard.
out.
He's been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
यो पनि उठा
Sharp, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
दूसरा आर्चर कम ऑन रेडी लेट्स गो बेबी ओए आर्चर पावर हेर मजा आयो मलाई रमाइलो लाग्यो मजा आउँछ फुल फिफा भन्दा मजा यो चाहिँ फिफा चाहिँ आउटेड भइसक्यो कि धेरै
फिफा यस्तो हो क्या
Beats the
स्क्रिन
outside.
भएर मजा नहुने के ठुलो स्क्रिन भएपछि मजा आइहाल्छ कि
यसमा खेलेसम्म आएछन् त
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than you thought. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. The Suns are 1 for 1.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
यो मलाई मनपर्छ कि हान्ने बेला
Gone, not low, just too much pace there.
बल त्यहाँ गइगयो
बल ठुक्केर खुट्टामा त्यहाँ लाग्यो जिकेर सक्दैन त
An innings that promised much and really in the
राम्रो
end
खेल्नु
delivered
बेसी खेल्यो मलाई नराम्रो
होइन
pretty disappointing all round.
मैले खेलेको क्या पहिला
Back at the new battle will mark centre.
अलिअलि खेले
Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little.
big excuses fucking big excuses either चाक छिकेछ अब के भन्न पाउनु भयो चिकेर त मैले अच्छा खासा चिक्या यार
रितिका शर्मा
भयो अब के भन्न पाउनु है
Not too much to speak of on the
Ready?
scoreboard.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Smacks that away through the gap.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get a little control back.
हेर न देखाउ त कन्ट्रोल देखाउँछ होइन कन्ट्रोल त देखाउँछ के
त्यही त
सेटिङमा जाऊ कन्ट्रोल सेटिङमा जाऊ ब्याटिङ कन्ट्रोल एबे तलको दुईटाले हो कि खासमा यो दुईटा दबाउँदा यसले हो कि भगाउने तलको दुईटाले हो कि दुईटा हो कि दुईटाले हो कि
थापाउनु परेको
अब भ्यू कन्ट्रोल गर न भ्यू कन्ट्रोल ऊ हेरौ त्यसले खिचेर आर्टी गर न तिमीले देखाउँछ कि ब्याटिङ देखाउँछ कि ब्याटिङको देखाउँछ यो बलिङको देखेर अझै अगाडि हो अझै जाउँ न अगाडि
यस्तो हो दोस्त यो गेम कस्तो छ भनेपछि
डेलिभरी दिएर ऊ हेरौ अझै जाऊ अगाडि ब्याटिङहरू ऊ हेऱ्यो ग्राउन्डेड सर्टको लागि त्यो एलबी दबाउने ब्याकफुटको लागि एलबी दबाउने अनि लिभ क्रिजको लागि त्यो प्रिसिजन सर्ट अनअर्डर सर्ट ब्याकफुट सर्ट डिरेक्सन ग्राउन्डेड सर्ट छ न अझै जाऊ त अगाडि अझै अगाडि जाऊ ऊ त्यहाँ ऊ स्प्रिन्ट देख्यो राइट हेर ऊ राइटले स्प्रिन्ट हो राइटले स्प्रिन्ट हो एलटीले डाइभ हो के
म्यानुअल
एबे स्प्रिन्ट आरटीले स्प्रिन्ट हो के
तिम्रो आफ्टर बलिङ हो के दोस्त
एबे तिम्रो आफ्टर ब्याटिङ हेर न ऊ ब्याटिङमा नि हो के
स्प्रिन्ट हो
आरटीले स्प्रिन्ट हो ल है
ल
आरटी खा नि गुनो
Whacks the free hit away. Fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps.
के भयो
Misses. That's a big chance going begging.
ल ब्रो अब राम्ररी अब गेम चलेस् ओ एक्स वाई कुन हो यार माछा थाहा पनि थियो यार
एबे यो हो के म भनिन्छ
Winds up that misses. Looks like they went a bit too early
यो
on
बन्द
that
गर न
shot.
यो बल ट्रेल बन्द हुन्न
ठिकै छ बल ट्रेल त्यो त
बल ट्रेल बन्द गर्न बल्ल म रियलिस्टिक आउँछु कि रियलिस्टिक आउँछु ओए ए पकड बे बस
बल भएको गेममा अझै बक्स छ कि बक्सहरू छ कि
चल्दैन फेरि के
रिस्टार्ट हाल्नु
रिस्टार्ट फेरि मलाई फेरि खेल्नु
बक्स छ कि बक्सहरू गेममा अझै अप्टिमाइज छ नि लाइट बसेर लाइट कमेन्ट हालेको
के भन्दै
देखा त मैले
के भन्दा तिमीलाई
हेर न कमेन्ट माइक अन छ जाऊ सबै लाइभ बस्छ
खोल न खोल के छ के ए भित्र ल्याहो है ल्याहो सिकर छैन ल्याहो खुकुरी मात्रै खुकुर त बनाउँछ तिमी च्याप खान्छ एकछिन लाउबे ये खेलम न फेरि खेल्नु कि फेरि खेले यसले खेल्नु भर्खर खेल्नु भा चार बजी हाल्नु क्लास इन जले कमिङ छ ल बुवा ओए कसरी अब खेलाउनु मजा लाग्छ सिरियसली खेला के खेल्न आउँदैन त्यस्तो नहोला यार आउँछ भयो अनि के खेल्न आउँछ सिरियसली खेल्न न 3टा विकेट हार्छ कि मैले माछा तिम्रो हाइदराबादले पनि हार्यो भने पुग्नु यस्तो डेन्जर टिम हुन्छ यति पनि खतम छैन बे ल अब प्रिन्ट सिकिहाल्यो हिट सिकिहाल्यो हिट भनिदिउँ के हो
आएको मलाई
अहिले
अहिले यस्तो हो कि एफपिएस कममा छ कि बलिङ
अहिले भयो अहिले ठिक छ एफपिएस
ग्राफिक्स घटाएर
घटाउनु त के हुँदा नि त्यसो हाम्रो ग्राफिक्स के मतलब के हो र आउँछ के हो भयो ग्राफिक्स घटाउँछ भन फेरि पछि मुझे यो त्यो नभन्नु
ग्राफिक्स घटायो फेरि टट्टी नदेखोस् कि
टट्टी देखिन्न
त्यहाँबाट मिलेन ग्राफिक्स घटायो
सुरुदेखि घटाउनु पर्छ
यहाँ नेटबाट मिल्छ अनलाइन पनि खेल्न मिल्छ तिमी हो सन्तोष कसरी भइदियो कमी भइदियो
त्यसको मिडियम राख्न हाइटको राख्न हाइएस्ट राखेको
लाइभले पुरै खान्छ के ग्राफिक्स
किन
त्यस्तो त्यही पर्छ अब अनि जिपी युज हुन्न त हेर न थर्मल कतिमा गयो त्यही भएर त नयाँ ल्यापटप लिइरहेको
मेरो
8 GB ग्राफिक्स कार्ड लिँदा
कुन ल्यापटप
4 GB ग्राफिक्स कार्ड
कुन ल्यापटप लिन यो के हो
लिइसकेको थियो त त्यसो ब्याट्री बिग्रेको हो
Sharma from the
ready
shootout
अब
yard area.
खै त मेरो के मिले छैन र बेट कलिङ
That'll be a dead ball.
भइराखेन के भयो सिटी तिमी आर्केडमा राख न
बे के भयो टिम्सले के हुनु पाएन
टिम्सले त अबे दोस्त
के भयो
त्यहाँ हो कि
त्यो लक थियो कि पागल ल रोको रोको तिमी यता आऊ तिमी राजस्थान तिमी हाजिर होइन
मैले टु भयो
के
के
भयो त नि के भयो त
त्यही त तर फेरि मिल्छ
Sharma from the shootout yard
भयो
area.
के भयो चलेन
म खोल्छु घुममा आउँदै मिलाने अहिले घुममा
कन्ट्रोल अड्के राखेर अनि तिम्रो गेमको नाम के यसको नाम के अरे यो जहाँबाट तिमीले गेम डाउनलोड गर्यो यसको नाम के अरे
एक्सबक्स गेममा मिल्दैन
किन
दोपाइटल आम्मा 91 छ
के
94
हिट
कमान त्यस्तो हुन्छ
ला खोला यार जा रेडी गर यार के खेल्ने के एसएस
मेरोबाट
खेल्ने
म खेल्छु एसएस खेलाउँ कि
और खेल्ने रे आइसी उन खेल्ने हाँ ए मैं खेल्ने के त भन Wow.
Sharma from the shootyard yard
Yell,
area.
yell.
Ready?
भइरहेन त्यो
खोइ
उसको देखा
अर्कोले गर न
चेन्ज भएको जस्तो लाग्यो
के भन्छ केही चेन्ज भएन कन्ट्रोल चेन्ज गरेर मुला हेर त्यहाँ कन्ट्रोल सेटिङ चेन्ज गरेर आर्केड
कि एकदम हो त्यो के भयो अहिले के गरेको थियौँ न हामीले सेटिङ म वान प्लेयर हो
हो तिमी त्यो
बलिङ गर त ल कसरी हाल्ने
हान्दा खान्छ
Misses everything.
अर्जर त मुभ हुनु पर्यो
यसले कर्द मुभ हुन्छ त्यसले होला कि मुभ यसले मुभ हुन्छ मार्छ त्यो पनि यो राम्रो छ बेस्ट हो त रेडी हो सुरु गरौँ जाने खपी गरेर मुभ गर
Beats the outside edge.
त मुली उखे जस्तै भइगयो त्यो रियल क्रिकेट जस्तै भइगयो झन् पहिला
उयो तलको डिस्प्लेहरु पनि
अहिले आउँछ आफै
आउनु नस्छ
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
रेडी तिमीले खेल्ने अल्छी है तिमी वडा खेल्छौ मेरो
मेरा खाऊ त
Oh my, that's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease.
Before
Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Good fielding out in the boundary. Needs a direct hit. The Royals has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right.
मिल्यो अहिले
What a superb delivery. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
कस्तो भिडियो लाग्यो यार टेस्ट म्याच जस्तो लाग्यो ल है ए बोल्ड भएर
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
That's a long way to work out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. No, terrible shot. Everyone's gone up. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, and collect that one though. Ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now I did pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat though.
Comment on this year, the IPL and the
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't success.
यार चिट यार
यो सानो गराउनु पर्छ भाइ
एमा एक किलो पाखै यार अब गयो
यो हो के
Oh wow, brilliant reactions.
सेम हो सेम एउटै हो यसको पनि यही हो
An innings that promised much and really in the end delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming up, they'll be looking to play within the VE and expand as they get settled. That's fans. Another wicket.
That's good, bro.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Needs to be on target.
Clear final zone and
Nearly gets the edge. Archer with a great delivery there. Archer will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
So no change to the run rate. The batters need to think about taking some risks soon if they want the best results from the power play.
Mulder starts to put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with the wicket. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the fifth wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
That wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
Come on, bro. Come on, right now.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Cummins taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Wow, that's missed the lot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Really takes the wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
4 down, and it feels like they're stuck in first gear at the moment. Need to go up a notch soon.
Catch it.
Massive chance. Good catch. Out. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone, there's not a lot left in this lineup.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
We drop it.
Perfectly timed. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Someone needs to grab some wickets and fast. Not enough productivity so far, despite some great bowling.
Sharma, straight through. Batter was late on that one.
Is that a game changer? A real pillar in the batting order has been removed early on.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
पेस कति बनाउँछ खेल्न
Good pick up, big chance. Oh, simple run out. Oh, great run out.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fight the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There's no point in chasing it.
They've gone up here. That's gone.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to finishing.
आउटस्विङ इन्स्विङ अहिलेसम्म थाहा छैन अब
Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. Someone different now to bowl that. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
लास्ट हाल्नु पनि यो अरू यस्तो उठाइने कि बल
लास्ट को ढोको छ यार
आसिफ निकाल्नु ह प्रब्लम पनि खेल्नु
Trouble. Great catch in mid-on. Fantastic stuff. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures. Bowling fielders look really confident. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Could that be out? Looks like it.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Right.
Charm, straight through. Battle was late on that one.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
End of a massive over. 2 wickets could blow this game apart. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Shiv Yadav end.
आरटी भनेको न आरबी भनेको यो हो न अनि ग्राउन्डेड शट एलबी भनेको नि यो एलबी
यसले ग्राउन्डेड छ
Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance of it.
क्यों डाइव आने के लिए
Run out.
डाइव
God, nowhere near making it.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
That one is any action, sir?
वो बाहर की पर डन
Beats the field with a great shot. 7 runs out of there. The Royals are 7 for 3.
full और वाला
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside cover.
Charming from the VVS Laxman end.
वो बैट्समैन है
What a superb move. 2-2. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked him over.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock, not what you expect from someone of this quality.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Doesn't beat the infield. Needs to be on target. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Saw that early. No one's catching that. That's a great shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the lane, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. Fielder out in the deep. There's some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
He was quick onto that in the infield. Sunrisers has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Everyone's gone up. Lots of pressure coming into bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. And caught. That's just superb. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
लेवल के है तुम हार्ड
मीडियम मेरे को लेवल फील्डिंग में बहुत
Lovely coverage
अबे
on
हम भी लोग डाइव भी है ना ना
This could be trouble.
why you इसको why the
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Misses everything. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Royals 20 to 6.
Fifth over down and not much to see at the moment. Just the team taking care of business early on.
No. Terrible shot.
after toss वाली फीचर बहुत है ये तो कतरी कंफ्यूजन
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Finds the fielder with that shot. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needs to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
And the penalties on these away.
Bowling fielders look really confident.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 9.
Trouble.
intense game हो रहा है
भाई the story intense again I'm tasting like a soul.
Just can I sorry one
Charming over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be it.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
That's a confident appeal.
The 8 wickets to fall. The opening batsmen down the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Cummins straight through the batter was late on that one.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long coming.
what is going on Chef
Dug that out well.
bowler of maybe this real chicken out na
Nearly gets the edge. Cummins, great delivery there.
Just 2 to win.
Could that be it? Looks like it.
I did it
Oh, great.
by one run
I want
The Sunrisers get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.
अड्डीको यार कस्तो एपीको यार त्यही हैदराबाद वाले भयो ल त्यसो नेक्स्ट गेम ल रोजले सिमुलेट गर्दै भयो दुईटा गेम म्याच यार Bro, holding the one up. Bro. Hey, bro. Bro. Chal. Chal. Mahal değil mi? Tamam verelim koy.
Hello and welcome. And you join us.
Well, if they lose this one, a lot will be pinned on this decision. Batting first on this pitch, it really does look risky.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. Finds the fielder with that shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. This should be close. Out. Good catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Couldn't get it through the field. Kolkata has gone up to something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Garganash temple end. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be forward.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge. Oh boy, it just didn't stick. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than you thought. Massive edge. Misses everyone. And that's racing away. Over the Royals, 13 for 1. Run from the Vanderhaar colony. Can't get that outside the ring field. Edge, but it drops safely. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides. Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on the length is obviously the way to go. Edged. Straight to the field. Everyone's gone up. Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery. Archer coming in.
First ball, but didn't get anywhere near that one. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. And caught. That's just superb. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Ouch, that looked nasty. Got that away nicely.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four fantastic shots.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. We'll have to be very happy with that last shot. Waits for it. And that looks to be four.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
9 runs added there. Kolkata 9 for 1.
First over, the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That will take some catching.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundary to flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Winds up, that misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. And the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Kolkata, 20 for 1.
Another tremendous over. It's a fantastic start to this power play and this chase.
Pulled away with flair and style. That's all the way for 6.
Take that. Pivoted onto the back foot and launched it for 6.
There's a chance if it hits. Great shot, pulled straight to back square leg. That looks gone. Oh, great running.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
भाई क्या किया इसने यार
In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Could that be out? Looks like it.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Tikshana coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end. And caught. That's just superb.
ये आउट को फिर भी रहन लगातार है
Cover point. Great athleticism.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Well, that was a poor delivery. Hard ball there and it got what it deserved.
Sampson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Just quick onto that in the infield. Needs a direct hit.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
6 of your finals, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6. Needs a dot ball.
Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Dug that out well. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
2 overs left in this power play, and the bowlers will want to control this current run rate a bit.
Tichana from the Garganash Temple end. Nearly gets the edge. Tichana with a great delivery there. They've gone up here. Great shot.
That was a really solid shot. Read the length early, got onto the front foot, and it raced away for 4.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That was a huge hit, incredible power, just incredible. Nothing wrong with the ball, but it still goes for 6.
Back-to-back boundaries, and they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
And with that, the 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Square cut, finds point, no run. No, terrible shot. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Trouble. Wow, that's missed a lot. Misses everything. Two runs coming from that over. Kolkata 70 for 7.
Very good batting after the power play. They've really committed to keeping up with that attacking mentality. Looking to get 200 plus, possibly.
Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
With a massive shot.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Brilliant diving stop. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over, by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
God takes it easy and seals the win.
That's it, they're all out. An amazing bowling display. Victory was owned.
Good evening, one and all. We're here.
Going to bat first. Well, a bit of a surprise call. Can't see the benefit in batting in these conditions. And the bowlers will have a spring in their step.
Singh to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Marsh watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Super Giants are 8 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Glanced away nicely, fine short, fine leg.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. You have to be very happy with that last shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Straight to the fielder. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides. Nearly gets the edge. Taku with a great delivery there.
Deep coming in.
Good catch. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out the deep with some serious work to cut it off.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Couldn't get it through the field. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Perfectly timed.
That shows great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Doesn't beat the infield. Nine runs added there. Punjab a 9 for 1.
First over, the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Trouble! Misses! That's a big chance going begging. Gone. Superb catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Might look to go big again here.
That gets gone.
Cute, yaar.
Gone, nowhere near making it.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Wow, that's missed a lot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. 8 runs added there. Punjab a 26 for 3. Yada from the north end.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Needs a dot ball.
Drilled that one away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. Does help switch up the deliveries, just to keep them guessing. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
मेरे माटी बोला यार
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
4 overs gone, and it's a very good start to this run chase. Excellent power play so far.
Crack! Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Misses everything. Straight drive, mid-on, cut that one off.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. The Super Giants with a massive shout. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Winds up, that misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
ये भाई
No, terrible shot. Trouble. End of the over. Punjab 62 for 3. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
ए भाई कट हो गया
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the back quicker than you thought. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Smacks that away through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will the bowler respond?
That's the over. Punjab are 66 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Marsh coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. The bowler looks really confident. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Huge, that has flown.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Two straight, it's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Pant, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Too much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and it just flew over the boundary.
In the air and cover takes an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Oh, wow. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's just the start you want. An awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
And out.
Yep.
Superb bowling.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 7.
Something different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nearly gets the edge. Marsh with a great delivery there. Marsh with a huge appeal.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone, there's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
The 8th wicket
Body
is
kick
for
puri.
opening batters out there in the field who are probably starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number 10.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Gone. Catches win matches and that was a beauty.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Bishnoi has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
takes it easy and seals the win.
That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness. A clock.
বিশাল খেলে নাও
Good evening, one and all. We're here.
In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover dive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Punjab has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there's no point chasing that. Rana coming in.
Oh, swings and misses on the first ball of the innings. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Bowler,
boy,
swing coming back in.
Trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Square cut finds point. No run.
Oh, বিশাল বাবা বাবা
Couldn't hit anything through the mics. Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point.
This is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Goes over the top of that shot. Good fielding out in the boundary. Trouble.
Oh, খাইছে কি আঙ্কেল
Wow, that's missed a lot. 2 runs coming from that over. Punjab are 2 for 2. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous
On the
energy
ground,
to the
sir.
wicket.
Light to go.
Pulled away with straight.
We start with Hanvi number.
Ball the new over. What a disappointment. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets to shoot.
End of game. See you
We have to worry
later.
about it.
2 wickets on the trot.
It's another wicket. It's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
On a hat trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter.
Ali हम there.
Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6. Getting nice and settled at the crease now. We'll have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Misses everything. No. Terrible shot. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Punjab are 8 for 4.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. It's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Needs a direct hit. Could that be out? Looks like it. That's out.
Putraj back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Jensen taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Straight drive, mid-off, cut that one off. Beautiful take, caught and bowled. Didn't time it at all, and mid-on with an easy catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than you thought. That's a confident appeal.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Nearly gets the edge. Ahmed with a great delivery there. Smacks that away through the gap. There's a chance if it hits. Gone, nowhere near making it. Simple run out.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Oh, that's racing away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
End of the over. 6 off it. Punjab 25 for 9. Been some great bowling so far today. Just need one more to really top it off. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Pathirana with a appeal. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep with some serious work to cut it off.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Couldn't get it through the field. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. It's been a great bowling display so far. It'd be very well deserved to pick up a 5th wicket today. Finds the fielder with that shot. A direct hit and this could be gone. Could that be out? Looks like it. That's out.
The Super Kings get the final wicket in a brilliant bowling.
Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Indian.
Not sure what was running through the captain's mind there. This pitch will only get easier to bat on, so why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day.
We're in the late stages of the season now. Both teams looking for or maintaining their form. We've seen plenty of amazing cricket so far, and the crowd, it looks like it's ready for more today.
Here we go. First ball.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. A direct hit and this could be gone. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Doesn't beat the infield. Winds up, that misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Flex that one, simply block inside the ring. That looks gone. Oh, great running.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the back quicker than you thought.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Couldn't get it through the field. Trace ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nearly gets the edge. Norkia with a great delivery there. Huge. That has flown.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Needs a direct hit. Of a shot.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
End of the over. Punjab 17 for 1.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Straight to the field. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. In the air and cover takes an easy catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really in the end delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
11 runs out of there. Punjab 28 for 2.
That's the end of the third, and the batters are playing well. Bit of an acceleration, and they're just ahead of the required run rate.
What?
That's gone. Nice
First
simple
to poker
catch.
guys.
Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a failure. Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. Might look to go big again here.
Perfectly timed.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Two full punch back down the ground. Could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide square leg. Could be 4.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
4 gone in the power play, and we've seen some excellent run between the wickets and good shot making, with a little sprinkle of luck as well, of course.
Strike. Strike could do it.
खेल जाओ ना खेल लो यार
नहीं रात पक्षी को ना बोल गया पूरा मोबाइल की बैटरी भेजी गई
A bit of a middle delivery.
क्यों खेल रही है
अबे तो फाइन बैटिंग ट्रांसफर बॉलिंग हो मलाई वो
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
He's for the life.
ये रन और उन्हें सुन ला भाई अभी
Camera guy. Baba Isaac.
Finds the gap with that one.
Isaac.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
ये राज रहा
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Laptop answer. Film नहीं होगा
ये कर रहे हैं
film क्या
ये गेम चीन क्या होगी
मजा है
काम बचेंगे
इसको बड़ा मजा लाइन बंदा
What a delivery.
Well, the end of fireworks as we would have hoped.